All right, so today we're gonna go over our kettlebell swings. Now, kettlebell swings are great for explosiveness and working on those type 2 muscle fibers. All right, it's gonna work our whole posterior chain. All right, specifically glutes, hamstrings. Obviously, you'll get a lot of core. It's gonna reinforce our hip hinge pattern with a good lockout at the top. All right, now when we start, all right, we're gonna start a little bit back from our kettlebell. Now we want our feet outside of our shoulders. We're gonna sit the hips back first, then start to bend our knees. Now we're gonna have the kettlebell, like I said, a little bit out in front, and we're gonna hike it back like a football to start, and that's gonna start to build the momentum of our swing. All right, from here, we're gonna hike it back like a football, drive our feet through the floor, stand nice and tall, and then we're right into our swings. All right, when we do this, really important as we come down, all right, our hands are gonna be between our knees. All right, we don't wanna go too much lower because that's where we're gonna start to round out our lower back, and obviously we wanna keep our back nice and safe during these, okay? All that momentum is coming from our hips and our legs, so the weight should almost feel like it's starting to float up, all right? So we're not muscling it up with our arms. All right, now an often forgotten part of the kettlebell swing is engaging our lats. So we don't wanna be loosey-goosey in our upper body and let it just fly up there uncontrolled. We wanna engage our lats, so we're almost fighting it with our upper body to keep it low. So again, as we hike it back and stand tall, we wanna keep our upper body tight and our lats, all right, pulling that weight back down. So we're almost fighting the momentum. That is what is gonna make it a real total body exercise.